Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is just a quick update video before you get into what you're about to watch, which I believe will be GFW. I just want to make a quick video before the actual video to tell you guys that we've hit 300 subscribers. You don't need to, you don't need me to tell you that. The shadow behind me is putting me off. You don't need me to tell you that, you know that if you are updated on the channel. We just hit 300 subscribers and I intend on making a live stream to celebrate it sometime either this week or the next, probably next week, because this week is already just wrapping up. So probably around next week we'll be doing a stream. I'm gonna be starting the TW game. That won't be like an ongoing series, just a chill stream thing. In whatever the latest Who update is by the time I get around to it, which I believe since it's next week, it should be the February update still. But you guys are going to pick everything in that save. By everything, I don't mean literally everything. I mean you get to pick what company I go with, and you get to pick a set of rules. So basically the stream rules save. So for that, I hope you guys think about some rules to give me, make the game a little bit harder on me. My phone's vibrating midway through this, which is just perfect. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for this and enjoy the video. Oh, thank you so much for that lovely intro, me. It is time for the video you actually came for. It is time for GFW Impact Wrestling. This is 2 shows from GFW Sacrifice. We are going to hold Sacrifice 1 week later than originally scheduled because we need all people there and not all people would be available on the Sunday of week 2, so we'll be holding it on Sunday week 3. I'm not sure I wish to start the show. Damn Skippy, I'm sure it's been like 3 days without GFW. Alright, so we opened the show with a 100 rating. Sting pulling through with that 100 rating. This segment basically, Sting called out Rosemary, Abyss, Ashley Flair, and Ethan Carter III and said, "The inmates don't run the asylum. You guys have been attacking each other and going at each other's throats for... what the fuck? I just got really distracted with the cord. For way too long, and it's time to end that." So in the main event tonight, it will be EC3 teaming up with Ashley Flair to take on the team of Rosemary and Abyss. We get a little bit of a mini Decay Reunion right here with Rosemary and Abyss. And we move on to the next segment. The 6 men involved in the 6-pack elimination match at GFW Sacrifice face off in a 3v3 match. Ishimori, Keith Lee, and Eddie Edwards end up defeating Austin Aries, Jay Lethal, and Christopher Daniels with a submission. Eddie Edwards tapping the champion out, and if that happens on Sunday week 3, we're gonna have a new champion. 61 rating for that. Then we have a promo on High Impact brought to us by Evolve, the team, the stable, the trio of Matt Riddle, Jeff Cobb, and Fred Yehi. Now, this isn't a trio. Tracy Williams is just injured, but when he comes back, they'll go back to being a stable. But for now, they're being treated as a trio. What? Oh. Oh. Okay. After that, in a triple threat match with 3 of the men in the X Division Championship match that will happen 1 week from now on Sunday. 1 week from this Sunday, then. Sutter, Williams, and Conley, the 3 challengers, face off in a triple threat match. Petey Williams ends up beating them with a Canadian Destroyer on Caleb Conley. Petey Williams showing that veteran experience will always beat the youngsters. Then Chucky T cuts a promo on the 3 men in the ring, basically saying that they don't have what it takes to beat him because he'll go to whatever lengths he has to keep his championship. Basically just saying he's going to retain on Sunday. Then in a Bad Great Heat and Good Wrestling, a X Division showcase match, Ray Phoenix defeated Homicide in 806 by pinfall with a Spanish Fly. Then we had a segment. Matt Seidel is backstage. He's looking for Johnny Impact. Ends up running into Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, who beat him down. But he's saved by Matt and Nick Jackson, who chase Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi away. Sort of just scare him. Then he was looking for him because Johnny Impact was supposed to be his tag team partner for the next match. He only arrived like halfway through the match. I can show you right now that yeah, he only worked half the bout. Yeah, he was only out of the match midway through. So, I don't know where he has been. Johnny Impact is injured. Fuck. Ortiz and Santana have been sentenced to face LAX at Sacrifice. What that means is that at Sacrifice, Ortiz and Santana will be facing El Hijo del Fantasma and El Texano Junior. I think that's how you say that in Spanish. Yes, I'm sure. Then we cut backstage. Cobb and Lashley bump into each other. They just sort of stare each other down. They measure each other. They're like, I'm a big guy and you're also a big guy, and that is a bad thing because two big guys don't fit here. And these two might go at it at some point in the future, but for now they're just staring at each other, trying to get a feel for each other's abilities. Then in the main event, a weak main event, Ethan Carter III and Ashley Flair defeated Abyss and Rosemary in 15-10 with a figure 8 leg lock on Abyss, weirdly enough. So yeah, this advances those storylines. Then we end the show with a 5-way stare down. Dark Pentagon makes his way to the stage. He stares down Abyss and Ethan Carter III, while Ashley Flair and Rosemary sort of also exchange gazes with each other. So let's increase our popularity in 32 regions. Look at us getting pop. 75. We've done better. We've done better, and we can do better, and we will do better next show. In the meantime, though, that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me predictions for Sacrifice because the card is shaping up real nicely, and I will see you in whatever I upload next.